Retirement marks a quiet but powerful shift in life. For many people, it is the first time when days are no longer ruled by alarm clocks, deadlines, or schedules that belong to someone else. And with that freedom often comes a familiar dream, one that may have waited patiently for years. The dream of traveling, seeing new places, walking unfamiliar streets, sitting somewhere far from home and realizing there is no rush to leave. Yet for many retirees, this dream feels distant because of one simple worry: money. The belief that travel after retirement must be expensive, complicated, or out of reach on a fixed income. But the truth is far more encouraging. Travel after retirement does not have to be luxurious to be meaningful. In fact, some of the most rewarding journeys are also the most affordable. One of the greatest advantages retirees have is time. Time changes everything about travel. When you are no longer tied to work calendars or school schedules, you gain access to a quieter, slower world. Traveling outside peak seasons immediately reduces costs. Flights are cheaper. Accommodations offer better rates. Popular destinations feel calmer and more welcoming. Streets are less crowded. Attractions are easier to enjoy. Locals are more relaxed and often more willing to talk. Traveling during these quieter periods not only saves money, but also reduces stress and physical strain. Many retirees discover that traveling when the world is slower makes the experience richer and more personal. Another important secret is learning to travel slowly. During working years, trips are often rushed. A few days here, a few nights there, always watching the clock. After retirement, travel can unfold differently. Staying longer in one place lowers accommodation costs and allows your body to rest into the environment. Familiarity builds. You learn which cafe feels comfortable, which walking route suits your energy, which bench offers the best view. Slow travel turns a destination into a temporary home rather than a checklist. This approach not only protects your health, but also your budget. Where you stay also plays a major role in affordable travel. Many retirees assume hotels are the only option, but smaller guest houses, modest inns, and short-term apartment rentals often provide better value and more comfort. These places are usually quieter, more personal, and less expensive. They often include kitchens, which opens the door to one of the biggest money-saving habits in travel: preparing simple meals. Cooking does not mean sacrificing enjoyment. Visiting local markets, choosing fresh ingredients, and enjoying a relaxed meal at home can be deeply satisfying. It connects you to everyday life in a way restaurants sometimes cannot. Food is one of the most joyful parts of travel, but it does not have to drain your budget. Instead of eating every meal out, many retirees mix experiences: a local bakery for breakfast, a light lunch from a market, a single special dinner out now and then. Sitting with a cup of tea, watching daily life pass by, often becomes a cherished memory. These simple moments are gentle on both the body and the wallet. Transportation choices also shape the travel experience. Public transportation is often affordable, reliable, and surprisingly comfortable. Trains and buses offer scenic views without the stress of driving. Walking, when done at a comfortable pace, allows you to truly see a place. You notice details. You pause when needed. You listen. Traveling fewer miles but experiencing them more deeply often leads to greater satisfaction. Movement becomes part of the journey, not something to endure. Health and energy naturally become more important after retirement. Budget-friendly travel often supports healthier habits without trying. Slower mornings, gentle walks, regular rest. When travel is not rushed, the body adapts more easily. Many retirees are surprised to find that traveling thoughtfully actually improves their well-being. Sleep improves. Stress decreases. Curiosity returns. Travel becomes restorative rather than exhausting. There is also a quiet confidence that comes with age. Years of experience teach patience, adaptability, and perspective. Minor inconveniences feel less threatening. Plans change, and that is acceptable. This mindset leads to smarter decisions and calmer travel. Senior travelers often know what they truly value and what they can comfortably skip. This clarity naturally reduces unnecessary spending. Safety is a common concern, especially when traveling on a budget. But safety is less about spending more and more about choosing wisely. Staying in well-reviewed areas, moving during daylight, listening to local advice, and keeping routines simple all contribute to peace of mind. Many retirees find that being polite, observant, and unhurried invites kindness and help from others. The world often responds gently to those who move through it respectfully. Budget travel also opens doors to experiences that money cannot buy. Public parks, free walking paths, local festivals, libraries, and community events offer insight into daily life. Sitting in a town square, watching people greet each other, hearing local music in the distance can be deeply moving. These moments cost nothing, yet stay in memory long after expensive attractions fade. There is a story shared by a retired couple who once believed travel was over for them. After leaving work, they worried their savings would not allow it. Instead of giving up, they adjusted their approach. They traveled less often, but stayed longer. They avoided busy seasons. They lived simply while away. Years later, they had explored places they never thought possible. They returned home not tired, but fulfilled. Their travels were not about luxury. They were about presence. Budget travel after retirement is not about denying yourself comfort. It is about redefining it. Comfort becomes quiet mornings, familiar routines, friendly conversations, and the freedom to move at your own pace. Luxury becomes time, peace, and meaningful connection. When expectations shift, travel becomes more accessible and more satisfying. Retirement offers something more valuable than money. It offers time, and time allows travel to unfold gently. When paired with mindful spending, travel becomes sustainable, not occasional. It becomes part of life rather than a rare escape. The world does not close its doors after retirement. In many ways, it opens them wider. Exploring the world on a budget after retirement is not about how far you go, but how deeply you experience where you are. It is about choosing calm over rush, meaning over excess, and curiosity over fear. With patience, flexibility, and thoughtful choices, travel remains possible, affordable, and deeply rewarding at any age. And if you enjoy calm, practical guidance like this, consider subscribing to Senior Wisdom Daily, where we share thoughtful ideas to help you live well, stay curious, and enjoy life fully after retirement.